The first two train cars for the 20-mile rail line rolled off of a Pasha, Hawaii container ship.
We have twins. They finally arrived. It's been a long time coming. We have many milestones on this rail project. They started as far back as 2009. And yes, we've hit a lot of bumps in the road. We have increasing construction costs. We have some slippage in schedule. But we also have a lot of good news to deliver. We're into almost the 8th mile of our elevated guideway. And today we have the first two trains arriving.
Caldwell says the cars are the first driverless ones in the country, and each car costs $2.2 million. There will be a total of 80 cars for the rail system, 4 cars per train. Caldwell says one train can accommodate 200 passengers.
This is the way we're going to travel in the future. And while we have bumps down the road, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, people are going to ride this system and get on these cars and not even think twice about it. It's going to be part of the life here in the urban core.
These two trains have an economic life of 40 years. Imagine what's going to happen over the next 40 years. These trains will connect communities. They'll connect the homes with the jobs. And so it's an important day for us. So it's a day for us to celebrate and thank the hardworking staff of the administration as well as the HART.
The cars will be trucked over to the Rail Operations Center and be tested.
We'll do the unwrapping. There's going to be some final work that will get done on the rail cars, and we'll assemble them into a full 4-car train and then begin what's called static testing, which means that the elements that are on board the train when it's not moving, everything from air conditioning to lighting to LED signage, will all be tested.
The mayor says the cars are also the first ones in the country to have racks for stand-up paddle boards and an open gangway so passengers can move freely between cars.
Regardless of what door you get on, if you get on the first door, you're going to look down a 250-foot-long path. And why is that important? It means that regardless of what door you enter, if the seat's in the next car, you just walk over to it. You don't have to worry that you're kind of adjusting yourself to get on the train with the most number of seats. You'll actually be able to disperse yourself through. So why is that also important is we heard from the disability community and from AARP and others that if we could have distributed boarding and all 4 cars, that was going to make it a lot less concerning for slow-moving people with mobility impairments or older folks. So the board of directors of HART made that decision a couple years ago to go to the full 4-car train.
The cars will also have Wi-Fi service, call boxes, and security cameras.
This is a system, it's technologically advanced. The car seats are attached to the side and not the floor, so it's easy to clean the floor every night. Much thought has been put into this car.
Groboska says the first train will be on the guideway by the end of this year or early next year. The cars for the second train should arrive in late fall.